your touch is like a whisper, traveling slowly through my skin. You move without a hurry, letting every moment sink in. And I forget the noise that used to echo deep within. You quiet every fear with just the way your fingers drifted. I never knew the silence could feel so full of love. You give me all the quiet in your touch, soft and steady, never asking much. You pull me in and I can't get enough. Baby, you're the calm I'm dreaming of. You give me all the quiet in your touch, a gentle love that means so much. The world can feel so heavy, but you carry me with grace. You breathe into the spaces where I never felt safe. And when you hold me close, it's like the past just fades away. I melt into the softness of the warmth you always give. I never knew the silence could feel so full of love. You give me all the quiet in your touch, soft and steady, never asking much. You pull me in and I can't get enough. Baby, you're the calm I'm dreaming of. Yeah, you give me all the quiet in your touch, a gentle love that means so much. Stay with tonight, let the world slow down for us. Your quiet is my favorite kind of There's a place inside the quiet where your heartbeat calls to mine, a rhythm slow and certain, filling shadows with its light. You move like distant rainfall, finding rivers in my chest, a softness overflowing where my doubts once came to rest. And in the hush between your words, I feel my whole world rearrange. I breathe you back to me in every moment you feel for. You're the calm beneath my longing, you're the glow inside the dark. If the night forgets your warmth, I'll guide your wandering gently. Yeah, I breathe you back to me where your soul can settle free. Your touch unfolds the silence like a door I never knew. opens into spaces where I finally feel the truth. You anchor all my tremors, turning trembling to ease. A quiet liberation in the soft way that you speak, and in the hush between your words I feel my whole world rearrange. I breathe you back to me, and every moment you feel far. You're the calm beneath my longing, you're the glow inside the dark. If the night forgets your warmth, I'll guide your wandering gently. Yeah, I breathe you back to me, where your soul can settle free. Where your soul can settle free. Come rest where I can hold you, love, where time dissolves so quietly. If distance ever calls you, I'll breathe you back to me, to me. The night is settling slow, a quiet glow around your face. You pull me closer in, and every worry fades away. Your whispers touch my skin, like heaven learned to speak my name. Oh, babe. And I breathe you in so deep, like I've been waiting all my life for this peace. 'Cause when you hold me close enough to feel you, the world stops moving, time just melts into you. Your heartbeat in my hands feels like truth. Baby, I fall, like I'm meant to. When I'm close enough, close enough to feel you. Fingers trace my soul, drawing lines I never knew. The softness in your tone feels like a song I always knew. You're everything that calms the storms I used to hide inside my room. And I breathe you in so deep, like I've been waiting all my life for this peace. 'Cause when you hold me close enough to feel you, the world stops moving, time just melts into you. Your heartbeat shadows slow dance in the silence. Stay with me tonight. I'm home every time you're near. Quiet water flowing gentle through my day. Your presence settles on me like the night in softest shades. I didn't know that loving could feel peaceful in this way. You got me in a stillness with the warmth you always bring. And every time you look at me, the noise inside just falls asleep. So drift into my arms tonight. Let the world fade out behind the light. You and I can slow the sky. Baby, let your worries fly. Just drift into my arms tonight, where your heart can rest and breathe in mine. Your touch is like a whisper, something tender, something true. It tells me I can soften in the safety found in you. Your heartbeat feels familiar, like a song I always knew. And lying here beside you feels like something I once dreamed. And every time you look at me, the noise inside just falls asleep. So drift into my arms tonight. Let the world fade out behind the light. You and I can slow the sky. Baby, let your worries fly. Just drift into my arms tonight, where your heart can rest and breathe in mine. Stay a little longer, love. Let this moment wrap around us both. Drift into my arms, I've got you close. There's a quiet in your breathing that pulls me closer every time. The way you settle in my arms feels like a memory I never had but recognize. And all the little pieces of the world fade out tonight. It's just you and all the softness, filling every corner of my mind. Ooh, I didn't know I needed a love that moves this slow. So fall into this feeling with me. Let your worries drift into the breeze. Baby, stay right here where hearts can speak. Your touch is all the truth I need. Yeah, fall into this feeling with me. Soft and deep like a warm heartbeat. Your voice is like a lantern, guiding me through every doubt. You shine a gentle certainty where I used to keep my shadows loud. Now the night feels safer with your warmth around my soul. You teach me that surrender can be something beautiful. I didn't know I needed love that moves this slow. So fall into this feeling with me. Make let your worries drift into the breeze. Baby, stay right here where hearts can speak. Your touch is all the truth I need. Yeah, fall into this feeling with me. Soft and deep like a warm heartbeat. Take your time, love. We're exactly where we should be. Fall into this feeling. Fall with me. You touch the edge of time, like you're bending it too slow for us. The night leans in a little closer. Every time your hands adjust, you turn the minutes weightless, pulling silence in a gray. A soft realignment of the world. Each time you hold my face, and something in your presence teaches time to lose its pace. So fold the hours with me. Let the night stretch where it wants to be. You make the moment feel complete. Baby, stay right here with me. Yeah, fold the hours with me, where love moves gently, endlessly. You breathe in, shadow soften, like the room begins to bloom. Your warmth draws the darkness into softer shades of blue. There's a tenderness you carry that the world forgets to keep. A rare and quiet radiance that settles everything in me. And something in your presence teaches time to lose its pace. So fold the hours with me. Let the night stretch where it wants to be. You make the moment feel complete. Baby, stay right here with me. Yeah, fold the hours with me, where love moves gently, endlessly. Don't rush. watch the faded light, let it linger while we breathe. For the hours with me, let it rest between our dreams. Hey, your hands feel like the evening, soft and warm against my skin. You bring a gentle stillness to the places I've been aching in. You breathe a little deeper, and I follow where you go. Your presence is a promise that I'll never on my own. You're the quiet that I run to when the world is heavy too. Hold me in your quiet light, let the shadows fall behind tonight. You're the calm that makes it right. Baby, stay here by my side. Yeah, hold me in your quiet light, where everything feels soft and bright. You speak without a whisper, but I hear you deep inside. Your love is something steady, a gentle truth I can't deny. You're healing parts of me I didn't know were still alive. You teach me how to open in the safest kind of light. You're the quiet that I run to when the world is heavy too. Hold me in your quiet light, let the shadows fall behind tonight. You're the calm that makes it right. Baby, stay here by my side. Yeah, hold me in your quiet light, where everything feels soft and bright. Don't let go, not yet, let the moment linger slow. Your quiet light is everything I know. Your eyes feel like a quiet place, a peaceful light I can't escape. I fall into the warmth you hold, a calm that settles in my bones. You touch me with a tender grace, and everything just feels like home. I never knew love could sound like silence wrapping gentle sound. 'Cause in the softness of your eyes, I find a love that feels like night skies, slow and steady, pulling me right. Baby, you're the calm in my life. voices like a velvet breeze. It moves through every part of me. You hold me in a quiet truth, the quiet truth that feels brand new. I didn't know that love could be this simple and this deeply sweet. I never knew love could sound high, like silence wrapping gentle to sound. Cause in the softness of your eyes, I find a love that feels like night sky, slow and steady, pulling me right. Baby, you're the calm in my life. Yeah, in the softness of your eyes, I learned what peace really feels like. Stay a little longer, love. Let the moment drift between our hearts. Stay a little longer, love. I'm safest right here where you are. There's a light beneath my breathing. Every time you're close to me, a quiet spark I never noticed, waking softly from its sleep. Your presence feels like warmth, moving slowly through the room. A gentle kind of guidance I didn't know I needed soon. And I find myself unfolding in the calm your voice creates. You are the light beneath my breathing, the reason all my restless fades. You turn the smallest moments sacred. Baby, don't drift away. Yeah, you're the light beneath my breathing, the calm that softly stays. You speak in colors I can't name, shades that settle into peace. You trace the edges of my doubts until they loosen and release. Your touch is like a promise. The night now won't feel so cold. With you the world turns gentle, and I feel something bright unfold. And I find myself unfolding in the calm your voice creates. You are the light beneath my breathing, the reason all my restless fade. You turn the smallest moments sacred. Baby, don't drift away. You are the light beneath my breathing, you're the calm that softly stays. Stay in this quiet with me. Let the moment fill our space. Ooh, you're the light I carry, soft and safe. Ooh. Oh, oh, You move like a low lantern, glowing soft inside my chest. Not bright enough to blind me, but enough to show what's left. You guide me through the quiet, where my doubts once learned to live. A muted kind of radiance that only someone patient gives. Your warmth becomes a pathway where my thoughts can walk unbound. You shift the weight inside me without ever making sound. And all the things I carry start to lighten when you're near, as if your glow recalibrates the way I recognize my feet. You're the low lantern in my chest, the kind of light that leads by rest. You turn the shadows into breath, the gentlest truth I've ever kept. Ooh. You never rush my footsteps, you just walk beside the ache. And somehow in your presence, every fracture finds its place. You hold the night with honesty, letting softness take control. A humility so luminous, it rearranges how I glow. Every pulse I can express, you're the lantern. You walk into my quiet like you've known it all along. The spaces I kept hidden, yeah, start to loosen in your warmth. You touch me with a stillness that reminds me I belong. A calm I never trusted now feels steady, soft and strong. You don't ask for answers, you just meet me where I am. So rest with my silence lips, where every distant thought forgives. You turn the fragile into bliss. Baby, stay close like this. Yeah, rest with my silence lips, a place I never thought I give. You breathe like gentle weather, moving slowly through my feet. The tension in my chest starts to loosen when you're near. You don't try to fix the pieces, you just hold them without doubt. And somehow in your presence, Every closed off part comes out. You don't ask for answers, you just meet me where I am. So rest on my silence lips, where every distant thought forgives. You turn the fragile into bliss. Baby, stay close like this. You rest when my silence lives in a place I never thought I'd get. Settle inside my quiet. Ooh, let the moment soften everything. Rest when my silence lives, where you make my shadow sing. There's a way you understand me, even when my words fall short. You read the quiet parts inside me, like a language you were born to know. And in the dimmest corners, where I hide what feels too real, you shine a gentle patience on the places I don't show. Somehow your softness finds the fear I keep behind my eyes. You make me feel seen in every shadow, like nothing in me needs to hide. You pull the darkness in a mellow, just by standing at my side. Yeah, you make me feel seen in every shadow, a truth so rare it feels like life. Ask for bravery, you just breathe a pace I trust, and slowly I unravel, letting go of what I clutch. Your presence doesn't question, doesn't rush what I release. You hold the quiet carefully, turning trembling into peace. Somehow your softness finds the fear I keep behind my eyes. You make me feel seen in every shadow, like nothing in me needs to hide. You pull the darkness in a mellow, just by standing at my side. Yeah, you make me feel seen in every shadow, truth so rare, it's like light. Your fingertips are tracing every place I wanna be. The way you move is patient, like you're learning all of me. The quiet in the moment feels like fire underneath. We're glowing in the low light, breathing warm and falling deep. I feel your heartbeat calling mine, pulling me into your lullaby. This is that slow burn love, soft like embers lighting us up, gentle and steady, never too much. Baby, you're the heat that I trust. Yeah, this slow burn love, melting through the space between us. Your rhythm feels like moonlight, falling smooth across my skin. You're painting me in soft shades of the way your longing feels. You whisper like a secret only I was meant to hear, and every breath you offer pulls me closer without fear. I feel your heartbeat calling mine, pulling me into your lullaby. This is that slow burn, learn, love burn, soft like embers lighting us up, gentle and steady, never too much. Baby, you're the heat that I trust. Yeah, this slow burn love, melting through the space between us. Hold me in this moment, let the choir set the tone. Slow burn love, I'm right where I belong. Soft light on your skin, feels like the night is breathing slow. Your heartbeat draws me in, like waves that pull me where they go. We don't need to say a word, silence tells me everything I need to know. And every moment stays floating gently in the space between our hands. Ooh, you calm my soul like a warm sunrise, holding me steady in your quiet light. Baby, stay right here, don't let the moment fade. You feel like peace, you feel like home tonight. Yeah, you feel like peace, you feel like home tonight. Yeah. Slow dancing in the dark, your smile paints colors on the air. You touch me like a spark, but soft enough to show you care. Nothing rushes in this place, time just stops whenever you are near me. And every moment stays floating gently in the space between our hands. Ooh, you calm my soul like a warm sunrise, holding me steady settles, like it's mapping out the air. It guides the parts of me that wander to a place that feels repaired. You trace direction without speaking, just a warmth that shifts my gaze. And suddenly the world stops spinning in the quiet of your ways. You move like in a guidance, soft but certain in its glow. A compass made of tenderness, pointing where I need to go. Your presence pulls my drifting into clarity so kind. You draw a path inside me where my chaos falls in line. You're the compass in my breathing, where the restless learns to slow. You turn confusion into meaning, a direction only you can show. The compass in my breathing, where the restless learns to slow. You turn confusion into meaning, a direction only you can show. You don't force my steps to follow, you just ease the weight I hold on. And in the warmth you offer freely, my resistance turns to gold. Your calm rewrites my patterns, makes the sharpness softer still. You point me toward a truth inside I never had the strength to feel. You're the compass in my breathing, where the restless learns to slow. You turn confusion into meaning, a direction only you can show. The compass in my breathing, where the restless learns to slow. You turn confusion into meaning, a direction only you can show. Stay with me while night is weaving. Every thread your warmth controls. You're the compass in my breathing, guiding quietly my soul. Guiding quietly my soul. Oh. You change the temperature inside me just by standing in my space. The warmth begins to gather slowly where the cold once held its place. I feel the atmosphere just soft currents moving through my frame. Oh, you turn the chill I used to carry into something I can name. You breathe in everything in response, like the room learns how to ease. The tension drifts presence shifts my shadow softly, giving shape to what was dim. The calm expands into my lungs, yeah, and fills the spaces worn and thin. I never knew that peace could glow, oh, so subtly beneath the skin. But when your warmth leans close to mine, the softer parts begin again. Oh, stay where the moment turns to gold, where every breath aligns with you. You bring ease into my pulse, oh, a peace I never thought I knew. You give my world a gravity that pulls the scattered into place, a gentle force I never trusted till I felt it in your gaze. Your presence shifts my orbit, moves my fears to different skies. You turn the weight I used to carry into something redefined. I'm moving softer circles now, drawn steady by your warmth, like everything that used to drift found meaning in your form. It's the gravity you give me, love, the calm that keeps my shadows close. You turn the drifting into home, a pull so quiet, but it shows. Yeah, it's the gravity you give me, love, a force that every heartbeat knows. Yeah. You realign the parts of me that never thought they'd find their ground. Your touch becomes a center point, a place where all my noise slows down. I follow where your warmth resides, not out of fear but out of peace. You hold the world so gently that my doubts learn how to cease. It's the gravity you give me, love, the calm that keeps my shadows close. You turn the drifting into home, a pull so quiet, but it shows. Yeah, it's the gravity you give me, love, a force that every heartbeat knows. scattered thought can land. A quiet truth that brings me back, held steady in your hands. You hold me in a way that makes the world forget its pace. Like time takes one soft breath and leaves it quiet in its place. Your touch becomes a refuge where the noise can't reach my mind. A pause inside your hands where every burden feels less tight. And I don't know how you manage to slow the rush outside my chest. You are the pause inside your hands, a moment made for me to land, where the restless learns to stand and my thoughts unclench again. Yeah, you are the pause inside your hands, a stillness I can understand. Your presence shifts the daylight, and there's something soft and warm. The weight I carry quietly loses meaning in your arms. You shape the space around us like a shelter in the storm. A room built out of breathing, where my soul can be reborn. And I don't know how you manage to slow the rush outside my chest. You are the pause inside your hands, a moment made for me to land, where the restless learns to stand and my thoughts unclench again. Yeah, you are the pause inside your hand, stillness I can understand. Stay here while the night expands. Let your calm rays shape my span. You are the pause. I am safe where your warmth stands. You walk into the room and every sound begins to fade. It's like the world remembers how to breathe in softer ways. Your presence settles gently, filling spaces I restrain. A quiet I've been chasing in the corners of my name. And something in your stillness teaches all my storms to rest. You are the quiet you leave in me, a calm that moves beneath my skin. You turn the chaos into ease. Baby, let this moment in. Yeah, you are the quiet you leave in me, a peace I never knew I needed. Oh, like a memory I haven't lived but recognize it. Blooms inside my chest like hidden color in the night. And all the things I carry start dissolving in your light. You make it feel like healing doesn't need a reason why. And something in your stillness teaches all my storms to rest. Oh, you are the quiet you leave in me, a calm that moves beneath my skin. You turn the chaos into heat. Yeah, baby, let this moment in. Yeah, you are the quiet you leave in me, a peace I never knew I need. There's a shape your warmth creates every time you settle near. It moves around my spirit like it's softening the atmosphere. I feel the edges of my thoughts slowly losing all their weight. Your presence draws a quiet that my soul can't replicate. And in the calm you leave behind, I find a part of me revive. It's in the shape your warmth creates, where everything misplaced refinements. You turn the tangle into grace. Baby, stay within the space. Yeah, it's in the shape your warmth creates, a peace that gently resonates. A peace that gently resonates. A peace that gently resonates. You rest beside my breathing, like you're listening to the air. You're listening to the air. The world outside feels distant, like it's fading in a prayer. You guide the moment softly, letting silence find its room. A conversation spoken in the language of your truth. And in the calm you leave behind, I find a part of me revived. Ooh, it's in the shape your warmth creates, where everything misplaced refrains. You turn the tangled into grace. Baby, stay within the space. Yeah, it's in the shape your warmth creates, a peace that gently resonates. Stay close until the night relates to every soft breath that you take. Hold me in the shape your warmth creates. You make a space inside my mind where every thought can lay its weight. A quiet room beneath your warmth, where nothing feels too lost to stay. You hold the moment steady in a way I never learned. A shelter built of patience where my scattered pieces turn. You guide the edges of my thinking with a calm that feels like home. The noise I used to run from now has somewhere soft to go. You don't reshape what's fragile, you just offer me a place. And somehow all the chaos learns a gentler kind of pace. You are the shelter for my thoughts, a refuge where my storms grow soft. You turn the restless into rest and let my mind unclench its knots. You did it, did it. You did it, did it. You did it. Your presence feels like ceiling beams held firmly by a quiet truth. The things that once collapsed in me stand taller when they lean on you. You give my inner world a roof made out of warmth and steady breath, a place where I can finally feel my thoughts arrive without distress. Stay close where comfort meets the raw, where every worry finds its start. You are the shelter for my thoughts, a peace I never knew I'd want, yeah. There's a slope in your stillness where my heart learns how to lean. A place where all the noise dissolves into something soft and clean. You speak without a movement, yet my pulse begins to slow, like every thought that once was sharp learns the patience of your glow. You trace the room with quiet eyes, and everything shifts subtly. My breathing falls in step with yours, a gentle, steady subtlety. You don't rush the space between us, you don't try to name the air. You just offer up your presence like a truth that's always there. And I never knew how much of me was trembling, till the trembling found your warmth and finally felt it descending. I didn't know how loud my shadow sounded, until your calm stepped in it and changed the way they grounded. Where your stillness bends with mine, where the world feels less like weight and more like something redesigned. Stay here as the night reshapes every fear I used to keep. Your presence is the quiet place my soul returns to when it needs. Oh, yeah. You change the way my moments move just by being in the room. The pace that used to race inside me learns a softer kind of blue. You don't ask my thoughts to quiet, they just settle near your tone. And everything that pushed too quickly starts to find a gentler home. You shift the rhythm of my hours with a calm that feels like truth. The minutes stretch a little wider, making space for something new. You bring a patience I forgot, a different way to measure time, when nothing needs to rush or rise, and every breath becomes mine. You bring it slow into my time, a flow that steadies what was wild. You turn the haste I held inside into a quiet reconcile. Yeah, yeah. Your presence spins a second softly, filling them with open space. The urgency dissolves within the warmth that lingers in your grace. I never knew that I could feel a timeline shaped by tenderness, but when you're near, the hours learn a calm they never could possess. Stay where the moments redesign, where all my rushing falls behind. You bring it slow into my time, a peace that settles in my mind. Na 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 na. You soften every impact that the world leaves at my door. You turn the heavy into quiet, make the harsh feel something warm. Your presence bends the pressure till it loses all its force. Like you cushion every moment that could have thrown me off my course. So you move with gentle timing, never rushing what I hold. You let my edges settle into something more controlled. And when the weight inside me starts to rise without a sound, you place your comb across it like a hand that knows the ground. You blaze a softness on my world, a grace I never knew to last. You make the trembling feel unfurled, turn every ache into a past. Oh, you catch the things I hide from, not to fix them but to stay. You make the hardest truths inside feel safe enough to rearrange. You're quiet as a shelter where the noise can't find its claim, a warm reinterpretation of the hurt I couldn't name. You blaze a softness on my world, a grace I never knew to last. You make the trembling feel unfurled, turn every ache into a past. Stay close, let the moment curl around a space your warmth imparts. You place a softness on my world, and it reshapes the weight I carry in my heart. Then on inside my spirit, like a tide I never knew, not rushing in to break me, but returning something true. A pull that's soft and patient, shaping places I conceal. Your presence lifts the waters where my quiet learns to heal. Wave passage one, you rise through me so subtly, emotion warm and slow. I feel the ocean gather in the calmness you bestow. Your voice becomes a shoreline when my worries fall asleep. You steady every current that was crashing underneath. I drift in your direction like I'm meant to meet your flow. Your gravity is gentle, but it teaches me to grow. Wave passage too. You change me without asking, you soften without force. A tide that leaves me peaceful when it's settling at its source. Stay close while the night is breathing, let our waters intertwine. You bring tides inside my being, and they move in perfect time. There's a warmth you carry inward, quiet like a hidden flame. It rises when you're near me, and pulls me closer to its name. It isn't loud or burning, it's a glow that understands, a slow magnetic comfort that ignites beneath my hands. You shift the cold inside me, with a heat that moves so light. You melt the tightness in my breath, turn the frost into the night. It spreads through every memory, softening what used to sting, a gradual illumination in the tenderness you bring. It's the warmth that pulls me closer, a gentle force I can't deny. You melt the spaces I kept frozen, turn my shadows into sighs. Your presence feels like sunrise, in a room that once felt numb. You warm the aches I never voiced, letting soft and truths become. And when I lean into your glow, my inner winter fades with ease. You bring a heat that doesn't scorch, but settles deep and sets me free. It's the warmth that pulls me closer, a gentle force I can't deny. You melt the spaces I kept frozen, turn my shadows into sighs. Stay with me where warmth unfolds. Let your heat reshape my soul. It's your warmth making me whole. Move like quiet evening, bringing shadows into gray. The way you breathe beside me feels like time begins to fade. You hold me like you're keeping all the pieces I misplaced, a gentle kind of magic only tenderness can make. And every time you pull me near, I feel the world grow soft and clear. Yeah. It's in the way you hold the night, turning darkness into quiet light. You calm the storms I try to hide. Baby, stay here by my side. Yeah, it's in the way you hold the night. You make the silence feel so right. Yeah. Your touch is like a rhythm, slow and steady, warm and true. melody that settles in the corners of the room. You look at me so softly, like you see the truth I do. A loving kind of stillness that I only find in you. And every time you pull me near, I feel the world grow soft and clear. It's in the way you hold the night, turning darkness into quiet light. You calm the storms I try to hide. Baby, stay here by my side. It's in the way you hold the night. You make the silence feel so right. Don't let go. Just breathe with me. Let the night rest in our hands. Stay close. You hold it like no one else can. A promise that the world can't take away. The softness in your presence turns the heavy into weightless. And even in the silence, I can feel you speaking waves. A gentle kind of comfort that reminds me I'm okay. And every time you look at me, it feels like sunlight finding peace. 'Cause you're warm like morning light, breaking through the shadows of my mind. You lift me up without a fight. Baby, you make everything feel right. Yeah, you're warm like morning light, a quiet love that slowly shines. To move so easy, like it's floating through the room. And when you rest beside me, every thought feels softened. You touch me like you're healing all the places I outgrew. I never knew that tenderness could feel this strong and true. And every time you look at me, it feels like sunlight finding peace. 'Cause you're warm like morning light, breaking through the shadows of my mind. You lift me up without a fight. Baby, you make everything feel right. Yeah, you're warm like morning light, a quiet love that slowly shines. Stay a little longer, let this moment be our guide. Your warmth is all I need tonight. You're warm like morning, the shadows of my mind. Rest your hand against my chest, Something soft begins to shift. The tension now is holding tight, unravels in your quiet kiss. You don't ask for explanation, you don't need to understand. You just meet me where I'm trembling and steady me with both your hands. And when my breathing meets your calm, the weight I carry loses form. You turn the storm into a song, a gentle pulse that keeps me warm. And when my breathing meets your calm, I feel my scattered soul transform. You guide the moment like a whisper, filling air with subtle grace. Your presence paints the tenderness across the shadows on my face. Oh, you hold space without a question, letting every fear unwind, like you're listening for the parts of me that I never learned to find. And when my breathing meets your calm, the weight I carry loses form. You turn the storm into a song, a gentle pulse that keeps me warm. And when my breathing meets your calm, I feel my scattered soul transform. Stay close while the night grows still, that pulses me until my calm remembers how to feel the way you always will. There's a softness in the way you let your eyes fall into mine. Like you're reading every piece of what I try so hard to hide. And suddenly the world stops rushing for a little while. You slow the noise around me with a single subtle smile. Yeah. I never knew a moment could hold so much truth. 'Cause when you look my way, it feels like every doubt just fades. You pull the shadows off my face. Baby, I'm safe in your embrace. Yeah, when you look my way, I swear the night learns how to stay. You touch me like a sunrise, finding color in my soul. the parts of me that thought forever would stay cold. Your presence feels like something that I never wanna lose. A gentle invitation to be open, to be true. I never knew a moment could hold so much truth. 'Cause when you look my way, it feels like every doubt just fades. You pull the shadows off my face. Baby, I'm safe in your embrace. Yeah. When you look my way, I swear the night learns how to stay. Stay here in this moment, love, where the quiet knows our names. Don't let go, just breathe with me. This is where my heart remains. When you look my way, 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 everything's soft again. There's a softness in your presence that suspends the things I feel. Emotions that would hit me hard begin to settle, slow and real. Heal. You catch the wave without a word, let it hover in your calm, and suddenly the heaviness arrives without the usual harm. You make the landing gentler, for the thoughts that drop too fast, they drift instead of crashing. When your quiet holds them last, you're not a shield or barrier. You're a field that rearranges how every falling thing inside transforms instead of breaking. With you, everything lands soft, even the pieces I forgot. You turn the impact into breath, a slow release inside my chest. Oh, you move like silent cushion, like a space my soul can't trust. The things I feared would shatter me settle down without the thrust. You change the way my heart absorbs the tremors and the ache, a softness so intentional. It teaches what remains. Ooh. Stay in the quiet you've defined, where every fall rewrites its scars. With you beside me, love, I find that everything can last so soft. quiet space in me where nothing needs to stand so tall. A place where every guarded part can loosen without fear to fall. Your presence draws the tension now from places I forgot were tight. And in the softness that you bring, my hidden fears lose all their fight. You give my strength a place to breathe, not pushing it to stay composed. You let my edges soften freely in the warmth your calm unfolds. I didn't know my armor could dissolve with just your voice, but when you speak with gentle truth, my God unravels by his choice. You are where my God can rest, where every burden feels less pressed. You turn the heart and into ease. A place my soul can finally breathe. Your tenderness becomes a ground my weary thoughts can settle on. The parts of me that brace for impact find they no longer need to run. You hold the weight I never named, with patience steady, warm and true. And somehow in your quiet care, my heart feels safe enough to bloom. Stay near the place you manifest, where all my defenses feel addressed. You are where my God can rest, and where my softer self feels blessed. And where my softer self feels blessed. Oh, yeah. There's something in your silence, something gentle, something real. The way you simply hold me makes it easy just to feel. I used to run from quiet, but with you it feels like peace. Your presence is a shelter, where my restless heart can breathe. And every time you pull me near, I lose the weight I used to fear. You're where my heart rests, soft and warm like the moment after sunset. You're the calm inside my chest. Baby, you're the love I never get. Yeah, you're where my heart rests, the place I find my sweetest breath. Yeah. You move with gentle patience, like you see beyond my guard. You touch the parts of me I thought we're broken far too hard, but somehow in your kindness, all the cracks don't hurt as much. Hey, you teach me slow forgiveness, yeah, with the softness of your love. And every time you pull me near, I lose the weight I used to fear. You're where my heart rests, soft and warm like the moment after sunset. You're the calm inside my chest, yeah. Baby, you're the love I never get. Yeah, you're where my heart rests, the place I find my sweet spread. Quiet orders close in your arms. I finally know this is home. There's a quiet place inside you where the world slows to a sigh, a softness I can fall into when I'm lost in my own mind. You open up your breathing like an invitation made of light, a place where all my shadows start dissolving out of sight. And I feel myself becoming someone warmer in your hands. 'Cause where your heart learns mine, every fragile part aligns. You turn a tremble into shine. Baby, stay close tonight. Yeah, where your heart learns mine, love takes its sweetest time. Yeah. You trace me like a memory I never lived alone to feel, a language made of glances, soft and painfully real. You show me how a silence can be louder than a plea, a gentle pull that tells me who I'm learning how to be. And I feel myself becoming someone warmer in your hands. 'Cause where your heart learns mine, every fragile part aligns. You turn the tremble into shine. like you're tuning hidden light, touching places I forgot. We're waiting to feel bright. Your presence shifts the corners of the shadows I've outgrown. You smooth the edges softly where I never felt at home. And something in your quiet way teaches all my darkness how to sway. You trace my breathing slowly, letting warmth replace the strain. The world that felt uneven falls in rhythm with your name. You don't demand my softness, you just let it rise and be. You guide the glow inside me back to where it wants to be. And something in your gentle way turns my scattered into grace. If I unravel, you don't rush. You let the moment fill with trust. You realign the parts untouched, making every fracture hush. Closing lines, stay while the night rearranges. Every feeling you awaken, you adjust my edges with the quiet you're creating. Your quiet comes in softly, not like silence, but like air. A gentle shift in atmosphere that tells my spirit you are there. It spreads across my breathing like a warmth I've never named, a subtle transformation where my tension feels reclaimed. You move without intrusion, just a presence taking shape. My heartbeat leans towards yours and finds a kinder, slower pace. Your calm expands inside me like a breeze beneath my skin. When that lifts the heaviness I used to fold myself within. Wave passage, crescendo, suave, it spreads through my chest, through my mind, through the parts I've left behind. Crescendo, suave, it spreads, making every hidden ache unravel in your quiet way. Your stillness isn't empty, It's a world you choose to share, a place where I can rest my weight without fear of being bare. You give a space so gentle that my shadows lose their need, and in the warmth you leave behind, my softer self begins to lead. Closing image, your quiet spreads through me slowly, like a truth released and free. A tenderness unfolding where I'm learning how to be. Crecimiento suave. You move with quiet certainty, a rhythm shaped without a sound. It settles underneath my breathing, like it's mapping sacred ground. My pulse begins to follow yours in patterns I've never known. You guide the beat inside me to a place that feels like home. And every subtle shift you make draws my chaos into shape. This is where your rhythm finds my home, in the space where two heartbeats slow, where the world steps back and leaves us whole. Baby, don't let go. Yeah, this is where your rhythm finds my own, a harmony that feels like home. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Your presence changes everything. The air, the way I see. You turn the drifting in my mind into soft consistency. Oh yeah. And when your hands rest over mine, I feel a steady truth unfolded, a tempo built from tenderness, a warmth that whispers bold. And every subtle shift you make draws my chaos into shade. This is where your rhythm finds my home, in the space where two heartbeats slow, where the world steps back and leaves us whole. Oh, baby, don't let go. Yeah, this is where your rhythm finds my home, a harmony that feels like home. Oh yeah, oh yeah. gentle hand across my heart. You calm the echoes in my chest, like you were made for tenderness. Every breath you share with me feels like a place I long to be. And I don't have to say a word. You understand me without sound, 'cause you move like comfort through my soul, filling spaces I didn't know were cold. You bring me peace I can't control. Baby, your love feels like coming home. Yeah, you move like comfort through my soul, soft and warm like truth untold. Your touch is where the quiet starts. It settles deep inside my scars. You hold me like you're healing them, a slow embrace that never ends. And in your arms the world feels small, like you protect me from it all. And I don't have to say a word. You understand me without sound, 'cause you move like comfort through my soul, filling spaces I didn't know were cold. You bring me peace I can't control. Baby, your love feels like coming home. Yeah, you move like comfort through my soul, soft and warm like truth untold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't rush away tonight, let you come stay over my. Yeah. You move like comfort, stay a while. You shift the air around me, like you're tuning something unseen. The room changes its balance every time you breathe near me. My thoughts fall into patterns I can never make alone. You turn the loose and scattered into something softly whole. Your presence draws the edges of my wandering back to calm. You rearrange my quiet love, making the silence feel enough. Where the chaos used to rush, you move through me tender. Yeah, you rearrange my quiet love, turn the trembling into trust. Your touch is like a compass, finding places I misplaced. You guide the parts of me that forgot how to feel safe. And when your hands are steady, all my shadows realign, as if the night remembers how to soften when you shine. Your presence draws the edges of my wandering back to calm. You rearrange my quiet love, make the silence feel enough. Where the chaos used to rush, you move through me tender. Yeah, you rearrange my quiet love, turn the trembling into trust. Stay a little longer here, let the stillness settle right. You rearrange my quiet, you reshape my There's a way your presence hums underneath my thoughts and skin, a frequency I didn't notice till you tuned me from within. You shift the room around us with a warmth that suddenly rings, a quiet pulse that settles in the spaces I keep dim. And I can feel my heartbeat change, matching where your comfort plays. Your echo settles into me, a leaning all I couldn't reach. You turn the restless into ease, a resonance I've always needed. Yeah, your echo settles into me, filling hollow parts completely. You move like low vibration, running steady through my chest. Not loud, not overwhelming, just a rhythm built to rest. You carry something gentle that recalibrates my pace, a signal soft and healing in the warmth you always trace. I can feel my heartbeat change, matching where your comfort plays. Your echo settles into me, a leaning all I couldn't raise. You turn the restless into ease, a resonance I've always needed. Your echo settles